Hi guys, and welcome back to another Madden 17 franchise mode video. And as you can see in the background, we've made probably the best signing we're ever going to make in this series, and that is to get the GOAT, Mike Mitchell, in the team. If you don't know how much we love Mike Mitchell, go back and check some of the older videos on the channel. He is by far and above the best player we've ever used on Madden. We've got him in the team. Obviously not the best deal. I mean, we got a round 3 pick and we got rid of Carey for him, and we do have a lot of free safeties, but we're going to move him up to starting free safety and trade away Reggie Nelson for someone. But this episode, I'm just going to jump straight into some gameplay, and hopefully Mike Mitchell can be incredible for us.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Black Knights going up against the Patriots. The opening kick of the new season is straight ahead as we turn it over.
So guys, the first game, as you can see, is against the Patriots. We're starting off on defense here, and the team overall is doing very well. And as per usual, thank you for the suggestions in the previous video of who to pick up. One of you guys did suggest Mike Mitchell, so we went with him, and hopefully he'll be good for us in this series. Hopefully he'll make some good plays and, you know, just be the GOAT that he is. But we're 3-0 down at this point, working our way towards the end zone as per usual, and I'm really happy we managed to stop them to 3 points. I mean, the CPU scoring this year seems to be very easy for them. Unfortunately for us, we get to the 1 yard line, and it's kind of hard to squeeze the ball in from the 1 yard line. As you can see, I didn't manage to do it there. I'm trying to run it in here. Oh no, I'm at play action in it. Fell for it myself, and we get sacked. So it's 3rd and goal. I have to get it in this exact play. I'm not sure exactly what play to go with. I'm obviously going to go with a pass. Probably pass it over the middle, to be honest. Hopefully get Doxson in there. Go with the play action again, and Doxson potentially was wide open there. But for us, coming up big is Amari Cooper. And I know you guys have suggested maybe changing up the wide receivers, maybe getting Golden Tate in. I could try and get him in, but Amari Cooper's just doing so well for me at the moment. As you can, like, whenever I throw it to him, he just comes down with the catches all the time, and he's really, really padding Derek Carr's stats for the team. We're trying to get our way up the field here. As you can see, the Patriots actually did score a touchdown there, so it is 10-7. You know, we're not winning the game. We're coming towards the end of the second quarter, and I just need to get out the field quick. I'd be more than happy with a field goal, to be honest. And I want to keep the unbeaten streak going for now. And Todd Gurley, huge part of that. Unfortunately, he doesn't come up with a catch there. I mean, I really wanted him to. It's a very long field goal we have to go with here. 2 seconds left. Not sure whether I can make it or not. We do have a very good kicker, actually, who's got insane kick power. And I'm getting more used to the kicking system in this year's Madden. So it's 10 each, 10 apiece, going into the half. And as you can see, we managed to burn the whole 3rd quarter on our opening drive there. And Todd Gurley just runs it in for the touchdown. His first rushing touchdown of the game. Good for us, 17-10. 3rd and 1 here. This is very big. We need to get it in with a fullback, and we do. I think that's Reese we have at fullback, unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure we have Reese still in there, who's one of the best fullbacks in the league. He's very good at catching, actually, which is huge for me in this year's man, because I seem to pass to the fullback. I pass to the running back, fullback, and tight end a hell of a lot. I barely use my receivers thinking about it. So if you've got an upgrade for tight end or something you want me to do, just let me know, because we still have a few weeks left in the trade block to get forward. But, I mean, Wolford, as you can see there, he's just pulling the strings, to be honest, most of the time. He's such a good tight end for me. And luckily for us, he gets us a much-needed win. 24-10 there. Coming up big. And we're going to do 2 games in today's episode. I'm not going to do any more trading because I want you guys to recommend a few things. I know there's a few things been recommended, but I'll see what you guys want. So saying that, I did want to get rid of Reggie Nelson anyway, so we got rid of him. We got Kirby in, who should be very big.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We're across the pond in England this week, and 2 teams are hoping to show off for an international audience. It's the Bills going up against the Black Knights. With that, we head over to jolly old London as we welcome in.
So I know I said I wasn't going to do any more trading and then just instantly contradicted myself, but I'm more than happy to trade away for someone else if you guys think that'd be better, because I just wanted to get a new right end in the team to short the D-line a bit. I know one of you guys suggested putting JJ Watt in. I am more than happy to get someone like that, but I'd have to trade away a hell of a lot to get him, so I want it to be a decision that everyone agrees on. And if a lot of you guys do comment down below on that, I'm more than happily do it to get in a real superstar. Like we got in Luke Kuechly, get another superstar like that. I mean, Todd Gurley has been a superstar. He's not insanely high rated, but you can see there, he's just a superstar player. He just comes up with the plays all the time. Getting us a nice rushing touchdown there, and that is a 7-0 lead against the Bills, who are performing really well in this save. We're going to go on defence here. They're going to try and run it, and our run defence is amazing. I think it's the 3-4 this year's run defence just works. As you can see, our formation, they're just working. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. I'm trying to use Kuechly to help stop the runs a little bit more. We're usually guiding over the middle. They're going to launch it deep, and wouldn't you know it, he comes up with a play in his second game for the team. That is Mr. Mike Mitchell coming up with a pick, and he is gassed about it. Getting big, getting swole, and that is what Mike Mitchell does. That's just what he does for me. He just seems to perform so much better than any other free safety I use. Him and Devin McCourty actually seem to perform very well for me. But that really puts us in pole position in this game. I mean, we're not going to be chasing the game. They're going to be chasing it, and I just need to play smart, really. I'm 7-0 up. And if I just keep getting the first downs, keep making the drives count, we're not going to lose the game pretty much. I'm going to go with a few sort of trick plays, I suppose is the best way to put it, like screen passes like that, because they just seem to be really effective this year, and I think they're really enjoyable to watch, really enjoyable to do as well. I do a lot of screen passes actually, thinking about it. Going to Wolford there. It was 3rd and 14. I wasn't planning, I mean, I was hoping I'd get the first down obviously, but I wasn't planning on actually getting it. Didn't think I would at that point. And it's 4th and 1. I could settle for the field goal to get 2 possessions, but I'm pretty confident that I can get the touchdown here. As you can see, we should have someone open. We did have someone open. Well, not totally open, but that would have got us the first down there. Unfortunately for us, we get a holding call on offense, which seems to happen a hell of a lot in this franchise mode. I'm not exactly sure who it is. I'll have to go back and look at who it is and potentially trade them away, because it's costing me a few key first downs. But we're 10-0 up. The Bills here, they got one more drive in them before the half. As you can see, I'm going offside with Kuechly there. I'm really trying to get a heavy blitz in. We get very close, and unfortunately for us, we don't get close enough. Tyrod Taylor gets off a nice pass. He's 4 for 5 at the moment, throwing 49 yards. Not a good return in the first half of football, to be honest, but 4 for 5, you can't complain. I think their run game has been very weak, but the passing game, as you can see there, is huge. But we get a very important fumble, and we're just going to run it back into the end of the end zone, go out to our 20. We still have a little bit of time to maybe make something happen, but we can't. I mean, we still have 25 seconds, but you can't just lob it up and hope this year, which is the main thing. If you only have 20 seconds left, the main thing you're going to do. But I mean, I've still got a 2-possession lead. They do get the ball, as you can see here, but we're forcing them to a 3rd and 4. The drives are going pretty well for them. I'm just trying to make sure nothing over the middle happens. And Tyrod Taylor, I think that's unfortunate not to get that. I mean, he was thrown across his body into sort of no man's land, but I still think that was unfortunate that they didn't pick up the first down there. But I'm going to take it. I mean, as I said, I don't think we're going to win every game in this series by the end, but so far we are doing very well. I mean, if you want me to, I'm not on the hardest difficulty. If you want me to up the difficulty to make it a little bit harder, do let me know, because I'm more than happy to do that. But as I said, with the trick plays, I'm loving the trick plays this year. We got Gordon here. They don't follow him over to the left-hand side. He's going to get wide open. We get some very nice blocks in there, and Gordon is absolutely rapid, as you can see. He's just outrunning people so fast there. I think it's Josh Gordon, unless I'm wrong. But that's a huge touchdown for him. He needs to get a touchdown in his locker. I don't think he had one this series up to this point, 4 games in. Not good stats for him. But I know it's 17-10, so I'm going to go very aggressive at this point. I think the best time to go aggressive is when you're up by a few possessions. If you can just send in huge blitzes, it puts the opponent on edge. Unfortunately for me, it really didn't work here. They get a very nice gain on the run there. I mean, I was locking up the run most of the game. Unfortunately for me there, it didn't pay off. But that's the only gain they got on that drive. We got a nice sack in there. I think probably Sutton getting the sack. becoming sort of a hidden gem of the series. And they missed the field goal. So we're still clean slate here. 17-10. As you saw the little stat there, Todd Gurley just breaks tackles for fun in this game. And while there's sort of a Todd Gurley just rushing forward, destroying people. If you're enjoying the video, drop a like on the video. Let's try and get over 15 likes as per usual. Comment down below on who you want me to trade for in the series and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And we're going to go to the tight end as always there. Derek Carr, 13 for 7, 149 yards. Not a bad return. Also, I know the team is very Raiders heavy and I want to change that. So just spam every trade you want me to do down in the comments. Coming up with another touchdown there. That's 24-0. Like I said, as I was saying, sorry. Every trade you want me to do, just let me know. Because I don't want the team to be too Raiders heavy. And it is very Raiders heavy at the moment. I mean, we have the Raiders quarterback. We have the Raiders fullbacks. Wide receivers, the line. We actually have a lot of Raiders players. I mean, I've tried to trade away where I can. And I think I'm doing a decent job of it so far. I don't want to make the team a lot worse. But let me know, as I said. Any trade you want me to do, I'm more than happy to do if it works. Trade away potential draft picks or a bit of team depth or something like that. More than happy to do it. But the Bills here are sort of coming back into the game. As you can see, it's 24-8. They've got the ball coming into my red zone again. So they just need 2 touchdowns without me scoring. And they were doing pretty well. As you can see, they're finding the open man a hell of a lot of the time. We get very fortunate there that they don't get that gain. Not sure why he didn't go with the possession catch or something just to take the yards. But they still have time, so I'm pretty nervous at this point. As you can see, on the right-hand side, he was wide open. Not sure why Taylor didn't throw to him. He decided to throw it straight to me. Unfortunately, we didn't get the interception, so it's still 4th and 2. They're going to try and run it in, but that's our run defence coming up big there. I think that was Kirby, actually, by the looks of it. That was Kirby, who has been an absolute gem the games I've used him. I'm going to go with a screen pass here. I mean, I'm trying to get Gurley involved, literally wherever I can. Following the blocks there nicely, going wide. I don't really want to get out of bounds, but fortunately they do push me out of bounds. But I'm just trying to wind the clock down a little bit, get the win, as I'm sure you guys just want me to get the wins in the series. Find an open receiver there in Wolford. Jumped. They actually did miss the tackle, which is quite confusing as to why Wolford fell over. But I'm also more than happy to trade Wolford because, as you guys do know, I love throwing to the tight end. And if we can get a really high-rated tight end in, or someone like Hunter Henry, who's going to grow in years to come, let me know if you want something like that. As with Todd Gurley, I mean, he's going to grow in years to come, and he's already playing phenomenally. So it's 30-8 here. It is pretty much game over at this point. I mean, they're just going to try and lob it deep where they can. We nearly get an interception there, which is very unfortunately we didn't actually get it there. So, as you can see, I mean, I'm not dominating these games. The scorelines may suggest that I am, but the stats at the end will show. They're actually very even. We get... I mean, the Bills did deserve more than 1 touchdown in this game. As you can see, Tyrod Taylor's 15 for 25. Pretty unfortunate not to get more than 8 points when you got 15 successful passes. It's just they're not picking up the big gains or getting lucky where they can. As you can see, they do get another touchdown there. I thought that was potentially out of bounds with the Lions on the bottom of the screen there losing again in this series. Also, how well did the Lions do in the first week of the NFL? What a win. What a last drive by Matt Stafford in there. Absolutely loving that. Definitely deserved the win in that game. Nearly threw away a 3-possession lead, I think it would have been. Nearly managed to throw it away, but luckily for us, they didn't bottle it, or luckily for Lions fans even, they didn't bottle it, and they ended up coming up with the win. Just like we are in this game here, with Wolford just put in insult to injury there. I think it was Wolford. 2 seconds left, and we are getting the win. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video, as I said. If you have, drop a like on the video. Comment down below on any trade you want me to do. I want to get a lot of trades done in the coming episodes. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video.